Hi Virgo, this is your forecast for the month of March 2018. This is a general reading for Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, or Virgo Moon. For a more rounded overview, please watch your rising and moon sign as well. Now, the Seven of Swords the following week says that, maybe you're trying to escape. Maybe you're trying to avoid a decision, or there's a decision about a theft or a lie, about whether, somebody is being duplicitous in some area. For some of you, this is a decision to be low key. You want to be incognito. You don't want anybody paying any attention. You're trying to fly under the radar. So you could be trying to evade something or avoid something, or perhaps you're just being very cautious this week. But again, for some of you, there's a sense of betrayal. You're dealing with legal issues because of theft, or you're making some decisions because something hasn't gone well. And maybe you're making a decision, a strategic decision. You want to do the unexpected. Or you're feeling like what you're doing is a waste of time, and you're making decisions to restore better balance in your life and get away from things that take up and waste your time. Whatever it is, again, this is the second week where integrity is going to be important. Yours or that of someone else. And either somebody's just way too sure of themselves, or they've underestimated themselves. And so this is a week to be very discerning about what you hear and what you say. Now, this is always a warning card. Again, it could be people stealing from you. And, people can steal in all manner of ways. It may be something very insidious. People can steal from you by trying to pick your brain and take your ideas. People can steal from you by wasting your time and, keeping you from doing things that are productive. But more than likely, you're playing a role in it. Maybe you're wasting time. You're stealing from yourself with something, putting your energy or your talent or your emotions into a pursuit that's non-productive. Once again, if there's something that you need to get out of, last week you found it difficult to remove yourself, but this week gives you the, get free card. You get to remove yourself and not get involved in situations that don't have anything to do with you. Somebody may be, doing something right in your face or under your nose and being very audacious about it. Maybe that's you. This could also be someone being very ingenious. This is somebody that's clever. Now, you may find yourself in situations with people where you would think that they wouldn't be open or honest, and this person is right out there. You thought, well, surely they're going to lie, and they just tell you the truth just the way that it is. They're bold enough to tell you the truth. Or maybe you couldn't get a hold of this person. Every time you tried to reach out, or they were evasive, and for whatever reason, they keep their promise, or they keep the appointment, or maybe that's you. Now, for some of you, this is going to be a week of liaisons. Some of you, maybe this is a secret liaison you're having with another person, a hidden affair, a secret love affair. For others of you, this is about somebody being the go-between. They're setting you up in some way. They're making the introduction to somebody. Now, it could be that, this is, a blind date, somebody's setting you up, they're playing matchmaker, or somebody has some authority to make a decision. You want to connect to that person, and a liaison is the go-between in order to help you deal with it. For some of you, this is about, again, watching your possessions, your health, or your safety. Maybe, you need to be mindful when you're traveling. Some of you, you're going back and forth doing a lot of errands. Others of you, maybe you're making some decisions to relocate. But whatever it is, it's you being mindful of yourself, taking care of you and not putting yourself in negative or questionable circumstances. Again, this is being careful of what you're saying, what you're putting out there, because it may very well come back to haunt you. You may be coming up with a scheme. You're going to get over on somebody or try to cut a corner or try to get around a corner, and that plan is going to backfire. So this is a week, the second one running, where it's important to tell the truth, to act with integrity, to have honor. So don't push the envelope in any way. Don't embellish the truth or, paint something that's not really there, because you may pay the price for that. Now, this is also about you being dependent on other people. You need to be validated through their affection, through their opinions. And so as long as you're doing that, as long as you're dancing for this other person, you're not going to be your full self. It's going to drain you of your strength. It's going to strip you of your own individuality. And it's going to keep you in a lower position where you can't effectively stand up for yourself. So this is a week, again, of caution, paying attention, making good decisions, being mindful if you've been given a warning or some wise advice and whether you've actually taken it or not. Be careful of, the idea of restitution, whether that is a possession or, being mindful of somebody taking advantage of you or having to make an apology. This is about being prudent this week. You may be looking for some form of freedom. Maybe you're trying to escape. You feel like you can do anything. And that may not necessarily be so. For some of you, this is about breaking out of the routine, doing something original, being creative, ingenious, crafty. And for others of you, it's about, get out of Dodge. This has nothing to do with you. You need to let go and move on. Hey, before you go, don't forget to visit my website blog for the daily tarot card of the day.